Y llegamos, segundo día streameando en Facebook. Estamos jugando Witcher en la máxima dificultad. Wow, continuaremos con Resident Evil. Cuando la pase para Switch, que lo voy a jugar otra vez, pero para Switch.
Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their
Mañana le
homes
metemos
after
Alex
dusk.
Wonderland.
Like to talk to this supervisor.
Too bad he don't receive petitioners.
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally. He's got men for that. He himself,
Supervisors.
Exactly.
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolate.
Yo creo que aquí es cuando encontramos a Esker.
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
When do you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in the shed from time to time. That one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Thanks. So long.
No por nada, pero este juego es uno de mis juegos favoritos, pero medio cansado.
Blood's all sucked out.
No sé si es porque lo juego tantas veces.
but not human. Monster was wounded. Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter. Gotta be an Ekimara.
A ver, tiene una casa este cabrón. Gana la espada. Sí, yo creo que es donde conoce más.
Seems like it had lost some strength. Was sneaking along the shoreline.
Good grief. So Buckwheat's reek. It'll pay off, they said. Ah. Whoa.
Y aquí no me voy a dar. Oh. Dale, mijo, coño. Ya se sale el barco. Del bote, me he dicho. Porque aquí que está. Es que ¿qué se llama? Hay tiempo que terminé manteniendo sola aquí, ¿no?
Being a priest, that's a soft
Nos como en
gig.
el. Hay como un molino por aquí.
Which of those swords is for humans?
Caminando a GB, eso es de aquí. Ay, puñeta, qué mono. ¿De aquí para dónde? Cabrón, yo acabo de dar una vuelta. What the fuck?
Tough times.
Oh my god, bro. Qué feo. Tú tan cansado que ni cuenta me di. Pero ya saben ahí la prueba de que no tengo sentido de dirección. Cabrón, like, how the fuck? Pues caminé por todo esto.
Careful, she's strong.
O sea, el de este. Ah, sí, no sé, ok.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Pero esto no se lo pone en Black Blood. ¡Puñeta, canto de puta! Ay, qué pesado.
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll, and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got our reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Let's go.
No, ay, Dios mío, no. Ahí estaban las cosas del vampiro. Le di el Y, pero no sé si el juego lo cogió. Shit.
So,
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
Ok, so vamos a pelear con la guardia. Me setió Lambert. Ay, a diablo.
Lost your nerve?
Whoa. Hold on.
I'll break your bones!
Diablo sin cabeza. Bacalao.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared. I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
Damn.
You crazy? What the hell are you doing?
I can explain everything. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Ya, me fuiste, me dejaste con el peo dorado. Wow, ¿qué es esa espada? Distrash, dude, distrash. Porquería. Duro water. Oh, vamos
Hide the wenches! Witches coming!
Creo que hoy, maybe, hubo una hora y media. Bien, pero bien aflojado. Y no se desapareció, cojones. Burn Bread, la primera vez que veo pan quemado. Está en el juego, no en verdad. Oh, ya veo aquí, vamos para acá. Estamos ahí al lado. ¿Qué carajo?
Fat girl.
Set things right, Witcher.
Te voy a una foto, ¿no? Ahí está screenshot. Started treasure. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, fucking hell.
I like that silver.
Oh my god. Diablo. Carajo. Puta bellaca. Pero que esta porquería, bro, del que me dio. Para eso no me daban nada. Para eso no me dabas nada.
Come on.
Oh. Yo fui mejor que este Witcher hoy. Hablando claro. Hablando bien claro. Hombre, vengo ya mismo. Déjame tomarme algo para despertarme. Ya viramos. No me hice café ni nada porque...
All right, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Oh,
Want the short version or the long one?
yeah, long one.
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill him. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
As far as I remember, the Ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the Ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And yet, Carradine?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
What do you intend to do?
I intend to get even with the bastards who did it. Carradine, most of all. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Vienne.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Carradine.
Now, why would I help you?
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Carradine's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. The word around town is he's changed.
Carradine's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who else was in Carradine's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond, and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tresigor, Hammond to Skellige, and
Lund's dead.
finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
This, Sleaze. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tresigor, the kind rich men frequent. Draws suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel.
The Black Lily. Sleaze always did have horrible taste.
We need information about Hammond.
Carradine's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh once he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Carradine. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Carradine. He always preferred that cunt Sleaze.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Sleaze.
Don't go looking for Carradine. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
Do whatever you think's right, Lambert. Not here to preach morals.
Do what you think is right. Only one thing worse than cold-blooded murder. Hypocrisy. Informers, racists, snitches.
Vienne, bloody hell, what is it?
They've come for me, Farron. I told you someone would, sooner or later.
Nessa
Shit.
Oh, damn, pelea. también va a pelear. Oh, shit. Se murieron.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond.
What the fuck?
I'll go to
Skellige, why don't
Trelleborg
you
and
go
meet
to
Celise.
Skellige?
Lambert, let's talk about this.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations, serious situations, when you don't ask unnecessary questions and just help your friend.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
Sacó el screenshot súper tarde. Coño. Yo no puedo ir para Skellige todavía. Tengo que hacer misiones. So. Volunteer. Black Pearl. Tenemos guantes. De tricks que ahora solo de jugar carta, pero bien mierda. ¿Qué hacemos? Plating, yo Priscilla. Vamos a hacer una misión de historia. No estamos tan lejos. Hay que ir aquí. Vamos a ir al lado. Pero yo, el gato me está hissing. Trash. Porquería. ¿Verdad? Dame cabrón. No va a estar ahí.
Anyone can swing a sword.
Keen on helping me with a very important matter. Your arse hair grey too.
What? ¿Y qué carajo pasó aquí? Ok, es cierto. Oh, qué lindo, no he visto esto. Hablo, yo jugué este juego 5S. Pero la pasa como 5S, nunca he visto esto. Qué cool.
You, what do you want?
Cool.
Why are you leering at my elbow, eh? Leave me be. I didn't even glance at her. Meaning what? Saying she's ugly?
Enough.
Esta misión.
Leave him alone.
Oi, you a
Tampoco la he
non-humanophile, is that it?
Oh, sí.
If there's one thing I hate, it's to repeat myself. Leave him be.
Una.
Hey lads, got one eager for a lick in here.
Let's show him what happens to freak lovers in Novigrad.
With his one, can't speak.
Too late to surrender.
Ese tipo se le va a meter cara. Es un puntuado. Como brujo. Shit. Diablo, qué brazo. A ver lo que el más está ahí. Oh, god damn. Ay, qué cara.
Thank you, Vatgern. If you hadn't intervened, they'd have snipped my ears like they did Phalar's. Or worse.
Damn.
I'd leave Novigrad if I were you.
How about that? Non-humans bother you as well?
Me? No. The Eternal Fire, yes. They've got other scapegoats to burn right now, but it won't be long before they come for you.
I don't believe they will. They'd not dare go that far.
I was in Rivia in 1268 during the massacre. Know exactly what I'm talking about. Take care of yourselves now.
Meaning? What would you have me do? Never leave my home? Step off the pavement to let a human pass?
Farewell.
Blooded one.
Ya, pues cabrón, te acabo
Blooded
de
one.
ayudar, me va a bajar la sí, cabrón. Malagradecido. Oh, espérate, que vamos a jugarlo. Wow. El tiempo que no juego, Skype. Hace tiempo que no juego Skype. ¿Dónde está esto? Yo creo que yo lo puse con 16 frames, sí. Eso yo tengo screen theory. Who the hell is this?
All onlookers, all riders, the venerable Vegelbuds invite you
I'll give you a cup.
thoroughbreds at full speed near the Vegelbud estate outside town.
Try it at home later.
Do you think it'd be coming to disturb the lake?
Nice do.
Well,
Look at
well,
it, huh?
freak.
I'm in a rut. I've such a hard time finding inspiration.
The Great Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby. Ride,
No pasa
run,
nada,
draw,
sí.
make haste to the Vegelbud
Maybe
estate.
later.
Or will you stay longer? It's far safer with you around.
You seen the new waitresses?
What a bloody day.
My wife's mum's an old...
Hell,
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan, but we need Dudu. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion moved to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With a Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom? In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
Known Dudu long?
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms, trying to attract my attention.
Can't blame him for making the effort.
Thank you. I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assumed Dandelion's form.
What tipped you off? How'd you know it wasn't Dandelion? Dudu not much of a singer.
No, he simply spoke about something other than himself.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts?
Dandelion? Irina Renard's troupe, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings.
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxen's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help,
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
Dudu and the
Yeah,
mummers,
mucho
how'd they
hablar.
meet?
That was my doing. Some opening night. Maxim lay comatose in his wardrobe, drunk as an otter. I thought of Dudu. Hard to imagine a better actor than a Doppler.
And Dudu revealed himself to them just like that?
I didn't think it wise to tell anyone. But Dudu and Irina took to each other completely and right away. He fell so hopelessly in love with the theatre.
That he started performing with you?
Yeah. Now Irina feels terribly guilty. They let him put himself in danger. She can't forgive herself.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart?
So what do you suggest?
We must write an entire new play, from scratch. Something grand, something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title. It must be the talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
Not sure I'm cut out to write a play. Maybe you're better off doing this on your own.
It's sure to go quicker if you help me. You'll see, we'll have a grand time together.
All right. Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the
service
play's
internal.
dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
More or less.
More or less.
That'll do. Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his daughter. No, better. His beloved. What do you think?
Something different.
Let's keep thinking. That seems a bit...
Too fresh? Right you are. Wait, give me a minute. I've got it! We shall stage a story of the Urchin of Erlenwald. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But...
At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Pavetta. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
Will I get a say in any of this, or have you decided everything already?
Why are you cross? It's the nature of the creative process. We toss around ideas and choose the best ones.
Meaning yours.
Well, you must admit I'm better acquainted with the theatre. Naturally, you'll play a part in shaping this play. Contribute to the work as a whole. Dandelion will explain how it works later.
We need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or The Witcher's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
Ninguno.
A Changeling Rescued, or The Witcher's Triumph. Really emphasizes the message we're trying to get across. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
All right. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
God.
Think comedy's the safer option.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner. Sit down, read silently, or just think. All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh. Just keep quiet. Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all.
You wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising? Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square.
Join us later. See ya.
Ok. Qué fucking objeto es esto, en verdad. Vamos a sacarle una foto a esto porque siempre la cago aquí, que siempre me olvido sacar fotos. Porque tengo que utilizar esto cuando vayamos a hacer el play o como se llame. El teatro.
Sir, spare me a copper, eh? For a bite of bread. I swear it.
Oh, God.
Do you seek to get me
Reaper's
drunk,
come
sir?
for me.
If I was seeking to she'll stop coming.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
This where Madame Irina's troupe performs?
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now. Mamas are just rehearsing. Process is interesting to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
No performance. Said so yourself.
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
Pero, ¿usted quiere pelado?
Yeah, one.
Here. Just stay out of sight, eh? Awful bashful, these mamas in rehearsal.
Holy moly.
As they say, a bard must...
Madame Irina, can we talk?
Geralt of Rivia. Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about Dudu.
Let's speak in my quarters at the back of the theatre. We'll be undisturbed there.
Por nada, pero,
How can I help?
aquí-
We've not seen Dandelion or Dudu recently.
Dandelion's in trouble.
That much I guessed. Though I am curious how serious it is.
Very
Did he
serious.
seduce a powerful man's wife and go into hiding? Or did he write an offensive couplet about the priests of the eternal fire?
Worse. Lots. I'm gonna try to help him. Gotta contact Dudu first.
But he's disappeared as well.
Have a plan to lure him out of hiding, but I need your help. Can I count on you?
Naturally, but what can we possibly do?
I want to stage a play, something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play? And who will write it?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it.
Oh.
Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the word out and organizing some protection. Ushers. Would you mind tending to these matters?
Wow, shit.
Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing?
Axes, butcher's knives, and bricks, actually.
All right. Know anyone appropriate?
Try the docks, perhaps. You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
How can I help you spread the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all the city to hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the Puffins.
Who are the Puffins?
Street artists. Get them to announce the premiere, and even the muscles on the harbour piling will hear about it.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the Bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets lately. They may very well have hung up their body hose.
See if I can find them, and if they'll work for us. Thanks for helping. I'll come back once I've found some ushers.
See you then.
What a mage hunters. Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Oh, qué cara terrible.
Don't bother me, please.
Pero está en la puñeta. Y no hay.
Looking for
No da para.
something unusual.
Come on!
Ya, diablo, dando guira. Wow. Too slow. Ay, por cara.
What's your hair lately?
Now when the mad barge place alone. If alone, how would I know? I don't care much for sure.
Ya no llego.
Who's not afraid? Trucks and forget that walloping. That's it.
Right
to the razor. The black one's
Good fight. Some nice footwork there.
Challenging me, or is it hell you want to face? A Witcher versus the Beast of Metina. Killer instinct versus primal rage.
Uy,
You guys really from Nilfgaard?
We's from ploughing Metina, damn it! Nilfgaard. Raised by wild hounds on the windswept plains of Magdera. Brothers forged in bloodshed. Veterans of Metina's infamous filthy arenas. Who dares face the wild men of the south? Who will look the beasts in the eye?
Like to hire you to help out. We're staging a play.
Need us to kick some ass on stage.
Actually want you to usher. Keep the peace. Make sure no one's ass gets kicked, on stage or off.
Got the wrong men. Ass kicking's what we do.
I pay well. Stand to make more than you do here.
Expecting trouble? Will we need to bust some heads?
Can't rule it out. Bricks could start flying. Heard that from a reliable source.
Ow! Want to smash some bricklayers? Oh, he does, he does. Oh, I don't know my own brother. Give me that coin. And don't fret. We'll be there before any of the dancing starts.
Estoy pensando, en verdad, estoy como que en piloto automático, haciendo las cosas, en verdad yo no sé ni qué carajo está pasando. A ver si se acaba de llegar.
What do you see?
As they say, a great slump for me.
I'm in a rut. I've such a hard time finding inspiration.
¿Qué carajo es? Mosca.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
Wow, muy pegadito. Dios mío. Está al lado. Dejado. Atrás atrás. Entiendo.
Help a poor fellow out.
Man, fuck you. Go to work.
Fuck off, gitch. Doppler belongs in a fight. Well, so how you go with this here? I was fucking a bit up my
Ay, Dios, qué sueño, cabrón. ¿Qué coño ahí? ¿Qué dice ahí? Angel pt.22. Aquí ahora.
Nice tune. Damn sad, though.
Then it successfully conveys my mood. What do you seek here?
Looking for the puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
Another thug.
Another
You think
thug.
I'm another thug?
Flattered. Thanks.
Forgive us.
Hey, Patricia Johnson,
You look
honestamente.
threatening, and we've had our share of trouble lately.
Nisa's on edge these days. We all are.
Don't want any coin from you. In fact, I'm willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Marina's new play.
Oh, afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about holy Hemelfart, who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whores, Fatso's gang has been harassing us incessantly.
Fatso's gang?
Common thugs in the church's pay. City's full of gangs like that now.
They threatened Nisa. Said they round off her pointy ears with a carving knife.
They don't let us perform. Chase away spectators, destroy our instruments. Lately they've taken to lurking outside our home. We're at wit's end, no clue what to do.
All right. Say I get Fatso and his boys to leave you alone. Will you publicize Arena's play then?
Of course, but you shan't find it easy. There's no talking to that lot.
I'm not a great talker anyway.
Estaba quedando dormido.
Ah!
Oh.
Dare you to say it again?
So you're the ones.
Oi, Fatso, look what we got here. Is it just me, or you got cat eyes?
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his mum.
Now, what you doing in the city of eternal fire, cat shit?
Leave the puffins alone.
Worms that insulted Hierarch Emelfuck, called him an whoremonger. I'd sooner snuff out the holy flame itself.
Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove their fruits up their blaspheming arseholes.
Yeah, to play a different tune then, every time they fought.
Leave the puffins alone.
Aye, we will. Alone.
What the hell?
Black magic. He's a fucking witch. Get him!
Stop walking into the sword!
¿Sabes qué? Que no presta atención porque queda el niño.
Oh, all right, enough. Damn it, enough.
Ah, what a sight! You really showed them. 1-2 over the back, then pow, right in the noggin.
I'll finally be able to leave my home without hiding beneath a hood. Thank you very much.
Come on, it was nothing.
Oh, it was something, all right. And don't dare think we've forgotten our promise. We'll strip our voices ragged praising Arena's new play.
How much will I owe you?
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the play. Wait and see.
Some quick preparations and we'll be out in the streets. Till the next.
Ay, Dios mío, qué sueño está el diablo.
Oh, yes. Greetings.
Yo creo que voy a dejar aquí, gente, mala mía, en verdad, es un sueño cabrón. No sé si juguemos algo. Yo les dejo saber por